5 signs she's not serious about your relationship, red flags to watch for. Hello everyone. Whether you are new to dating or have been in a relationship for some time, it's important to be aware of these 5 significant warning signs that may indicate she isn't truly serious about you. I understand that many men might hesitate to acknowledge this, but deep down, you are searching for someone special. While casual encounters might serve as a temporary distraction, your ultimate goal is to find that one extraordinary person, especially if you are tuning into my channel. If you aspire to have a meaningful relationship with a wonderful woman, it's crucial to steer clear of those who are merely wasting your time, particularly those who excel at concealing their true intentions. Often, men meet a woman they believe is ideal for a serious relationship. They see her as amazing and can envision a future together. However, they may end up with their hearts broken, only to realize in hindsight that she was never genuinely invested from the beginning. I want to prevent this from happening to you, especially if you've experienced it before. Since you are here, I can tell you are a good guy, and my aim is to assist you in finding the incredible woman you truly deserve. Identifying these signs is relatively straightforward. You just need to observe her behavior closely. By the way, the 5th sign is particularly sneaky and can be quite damaging, so be sure to stick around until the end to learn what it is. If you're new to my channel, my name is Anna Jorgensen, and welcome to Just a Tip. Some of the indicators that she may not be serious about you might seem quite apparent, while others could be more subtle. The first sign to look out for is when she discusses the future using first-person singular language. For instance, instead of saying, "We are going on a holiday," she might say, "When I go on this holiday." This indicates that she does not envision you as part of her future, at least not subconsciously. An example could be her saying, "I've always wanted to visit Spain, one day I will go there." While this could imply that you might accompany her, it lacks the definitive language of wanting to go there with you, or suggesting, "We should definitely go there together," or even asking, "What do you think about Spain?" Another sign is her tendency to avoid discussing the status of your relationship. If you find yourself frequently hinting at or bringing up the direction of your relationship, and she consistently sidesteps the topic, it could mean several things. She may not be ready for a serious commitment, you might be coming across as overly needy, or she simply may not see a future with you. It's possible she is just passing the time with you until circumstances change, or until someone she finds more appealing comes along, like waiting for Chad to text her back or for her to break up with Ashley. For example, if you say, "We've been together for a while, how do you feel about that?" and she responds with, "I'm good," while quickly changing the subject without inquiring about your feelings, it could indicate that she is either self-centered or uninterested in your perspective because she already knows how you feel. If you are the one initiating discussions about moving forward and she is resistant, it's a clear sign that she may not be serious about you. On the other hand, she may be focused on her own advancement, as long as her needs are being met. If she is relying on you for financial support, struggles with being alone, or is simply waiting to transition to the next relationship, she may appear charming and affectionate for the time being. However, the moment the financial support ceases or she discovers a more appealing option, she could quickly exit the relationship. For instance, when you generously spend your hard-earned money on her, she may express gratitude and be very giving. Yet, if an unexpected financial burden arises and you need to tighten your budget for a while, her demeanor may shift. She could become irritable and less available in various aspects. The next sign can be a bit more challenging to identify, which is when she avoids introducing you to her friends or family. This situation can be tricky because she might be perfectly comfortable spending time with your social circle, making it less noticeable. She may even claim that her family is too dramatic for you to handle or that she is simply enjoying a girls' night out. Regardless of her reasoning, the key point is that she is not including you in her social life. This is significant because if the relationship were to end due to her lack of seriousness about you, she would not have to share her personal life with you. She could easily leave you and your friends behind without worrying about her own friends or family taking sides. For example, if she plans to hang out with friends and you express a desire to join, she might dismiss you by saying you would be bored or that it's just a girls' gathering. However, if it turns out to be a mixed group and you are still excluded, that's a red flag. While it's perfectly acceptable for her to have friends she spends time with independently, if you are consistently barred from meeting her friends or family, it could indicate that she does not view you as a serious part of her future. The most complex sign to recognize is when she exhibits hot and cold behavior. One moment, she may be fully engaged, showering you with affection and fulfilling your desires in a partner, and the next, she may seem distant or emotionally unavailable. This inconsistency can be perplexing. There are several reasons why a woman might behave this way. One possibility is that she simply isn't that invested in the relationship. If she's unsure about her feelings for you, she may struggle with internal conflicts regarding the relationship and might not want to let you get too close, especially if she doesn't envision a long-term future together. No matter how ideal your relationship may appear on the surface, if she is not genuinely interested, it can feel like an emotional rollercoaster for you. You may find yourself uncertain from day to day about her true feelings and whether she genuinely wants to be with you. If things seem to be going well, you might feel compelled to spend more time with her, hoping that she will eventually become more emotionally available. However, this hot and cold behavior can be a sign of deeper issues. Navigating the hot and cold behavior in relationships can be quite a challenge. It's not about you personally, and you might even find yourself overinvesting in the relationship, only to discover that the other person isn't as serious about it as you are. This can be tricky to identify because some individuals are experts at playing the good guy game, especially using these tactics to draw you in and then suddenly become distant. This back and forth can really mess with your mind, and if you've experienced it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Sometimes, the person might seem uncertain about their behavior, but often, they know exactly what they're doing, even if they don't admit it to themselves. Some people even enjoy this dynamic and might be juggling multiple relationships at once. This can go on for months or even years, and it never ends well. Looking back, you might feel frustrated because you could have spent that time with someone genuinely interested in you. Of course, sometimes the signs are subtle, so you might not be sure what's happening, but you sense something is off. Once you understand how this works, you'll be able to spot it from a distance. If you want to avoid confusing and lonely nights spent wondering what's going on, definitely check out my video on why women act hot and cold and what you can do about it. The examples in the video will help you identify the red flags in your relationship, so you can protect yourself and move forward. Take a look at it now. Thanks for being here, and God bless you.